Okay, we are back from our most recent rewards trip to Riviera Maya. I'm so grateful. This is the fourth rewards trip that I have been fortunate enough to have earned since starting my business with BODi. This is actually the fourth one I've gone on, but the seventh one I've earned. So, we had a couple of years in there that things got a little crazy and trips got canceled. But here we are, we're back to, full steam ahead with live events with BODi, and they really do throw the best events. So we have gone solo, so just Chris and I, my spouse and I, on these trips where we've also brought our kids. And this time we actually brought our kids again. That's the first time we've done that in 5 years. So that was pretty fantastic. But again, they really do just throw the best trips. I have a longer version of this video if you're somebody who's like, I want all the details, like you're a really detail-oriented person. But if you're someone like me who's like, I just want the Coles Notes, tell me how on earth do you actually earn these trips, then this is for you, okay? So I remember when I started my business and I heard that there was the possibility of earning an all-inclusive trip for myself and my spouse or even for our whole family. And I was like, tell me more. Like, what is this crazy hard? Is this something like only the tip top of people earn? Is this something that like regular people like me can actually do? And I was actually pleasantly surprised to find out that yes, it isn't actually as difficult as I had imagined to earn a trip like this. I would say the baseline to be able to earn your invite to this is help 3 people every single month get started on their health and wellness journey, and you earn your invite. And to me, I was like, that didn't sound too crazy. Mind you, doubt definitely creeped in, and I kind of wondered if I would be able to be consistent enough to do that. Again, when I started my business, it was in the busiest season of my life with tiny kids and full-time real estate and all that. But I decided that I was going to make this my first business goal. And when I decided to do that, it was actually perfect because it aligned with mine and my husband's 10th wedding anniversary year. And it was funny because we had always planned to go on a tropical vacation. I had never been to an all-inclusive before this. It was something that I always wanted to do. I love the beach and sunsets and the sand, just everything about that, right? So he had said, we had kind of discussed it when we got married, that we're okay, for our 10th anniversary, we'll go to an all-inclusive. But the reality was that wasn't probably going to happen. You have kids, you have a house, you get busy, with things. And it just seems that dream just kind of pushed further and further away. Enter me starting this side business in addition to real estate. Now, BODi, the company, doesn't guarantee any level of success or income. It really is based on your hard work, your effort, your diligence that you bring into this business and that you put in, right? So I want to give that disclaimer because it's not like everyone can or does earn these trips. That's just not the case. But like I said, I made this my goal and I decided to show up, right? And I decided to show up and be uncomfortable. And I decided to show up and be consistent and share and focus on helping people even on the days when I didn't feel like showing up, right? Because I had this in my mind. Like I said, I started to kind of share more on social media about what I was doing, little tidbits of what I was working through. And I started to connect with other women who were a lot like me. They just wanted to make some changes. They wanted more energy. They wanted to feel confident in their body, those sorts of things. And I made it my non-negotiable that every single month I was going to help 3 other people who were like me, overstressed, overtired, wanting change. And I earned the trip. I earned the first trip, and we had the most incredible time in Punta Cana, reconnecting. And then my next goal became, okay, well, what if I could bring our whole family, right? Because my kids hadn't been on a trip like that. So I was like, okay, that's going to be my next goal. And sure enough, the next year, again, building off of those habits of consistency and everything, I was able to bring the kids with us to Riviera Maya. Now, when you earn this trip, yeah, you do earn it. It's not just given, right? You do earn it, but you get so spoiled on it. We work out live with the super trainers. If you watched my stories or you saw anything when we were on the trips, you mingle with them, right? You bump into them around the resort. We have the most fantastic parties and connect with other people in the business. And like I said, we just really get spoiled. And this year we actually even earned an exclusive dinner party with just the top 0.1% of the company, where we were spoiled extra, like extra spoiled. But such an incredible perk of this business for helping other people do the same thing I'm trying to do, right? Which is just live a happy, healthy life. And just with being a little bold and a little bit fearless and sharing, instead of being held back by insecurities or worrying about what people might think of me, I started to kind of just say, do you want to do this with me? Right? And if you don't, that's totally okay. But if you do, let's do this together, because it's so much better together, like so much better together. So that is just kind of in a nutshell how you can earn these vacations, these all-inclusive vacations. I actually have a new partner academy that's going to kick off next week. So this is perfect timing. This is a great option for you if you'd like to have the opportunity to earn vacations for your family and impact people's lives and really get out of your comfort zone that you've maybe been stuck in. If you're like, okay, that sounds cool and everything, but like, I don't want to be on social media, or I don't like it, or I don't have time, or, you know, it's scary. What will people think of me? All the things. I thought all those things too. This is the space where I will actually teach you how to build a business in spite of those things. A business that really aligns with your goals in your life, especially busy lives, because most of us have other things going on besides this, right? And next year we are off to Punta Cana, where they have the most incredible beaches I've ever seen. And I want you to be there with me. So let me know. I have a really quick application that you can fill out. You can ask me any questions that you have, but I would love to have you in our next academy. Okay, take care.